We've been excited to get him on the air with us based on what he and his company are doing. Dr. Uttam Patil is the CEO of ABVC BioPharma, Inc. Their ticker symbol is ABVC, doing great stuff with depression and hyperactivity and things like that. Dr. Patil, thank you so much for making the time for us today. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are.
This is early morning for me right now. I'm in Taiwan. Anyway, good morning to you all.
Hey, a question. Can you, for our audience, because I think we actually talked about your company about 3 months ago on air without you on the air. Talk about what you guys are doing. Talk about the platforms and talk about where you guys are at.
Okay, so we basically are trying to build a trans-Pacific biotech platform. We are trying to connect the US and Asian innovation through the clinical development excellence that we have. And we are currently focusing on neuroscience, ophthalmology, and oncology assets that we have. And we are right now trying to generate revenues through our licensing and R&D activities. That's the basic model that we are following.
At the end of the day, if you talk about R&D activities, which is what popped up last time we talked about you guys, talk about what's the tiebreaker here.
So currently we have two major pipelines that we have already been through the phase 2 clinical trials so far. One is regarding the major depressive disorder that we have completed the phase 2 clinical trial. And right now we are working on to get complete the end of phase 2 meeting with the FDA. For the second pipeline that is regarding ADHD, we are still in the data review process at this point, and hopefully we can conclude that clinical trial soon. There are a few more other clinical trials that we are working on. The oncology part is mostly we are working on the fundraising for those trials at this point, and we would be initiating those clinical trials soon. So we in all we have about 8 pipelines, 2 into botanical drug development and 1 into the ophthalmology. That's the medical device, and that clinical trial is currently active in Australia.
Dr. Uttam Patil is the CEO of ABVC BioPharma, their ticker symbol ABVC. Dr. Patil, the last couple of years from a financing standpoint have not been kind to biopharma and big pharma, et cetera. Is it looking better in 2025 heading into 2026?
Yeah, looking into the financials that we have so far for 2025 and moving into 2026, I think we have been doing quite well. Although the company has very less cash in hand, but doesn't mean that we are struggling at this point. We have our own resources that we have arranged so that the company keeps moving forward. And we are looking forward to have 2 new IPOs from the group. Two of our subsidiaries, they have already, one of them have already submitted the S1, and we are waiting for the regulatory approval for that. Another company is looking forward to get listed at the OTC market. So they are working on their Form 10 at this point. So hopefully end of 2025 and early 2026 will be a big news update for us.
Excellent.
Hey, doctor, I want to dive in a little bit deeper into the therapies you have for depression disorder and ADHD, just because those seem to be really hot topics right now with Instagram and social media, and just more people are becoming aware of it and more people are talking about mental health issues. Can you talk a little bit about your therapies and how they might differ from what's already out there?
Okay. So our therapies are basically botanical drugs. If you go through all the drugs that are available in the market right now, you can see that it's a combination of multiple drugs that are being tried. The main issue regarding these disorders, because these are not illness or sickness that we say, these are basically disorders. It's just the way the brain behaves away from the normal way. So most of these medicines, they cannot subside these how do I say is the suicidal ideation is the main issue regarding major depressive disorder, and the medicines cannot subside this kind of a side effect yet. In our case, since we are a botanical drug, we don't add any particular chemicals into that. It's all natural. And in our clinical trial, we have seen that none of the patients that enrolled have ever complained about suicidal ideation. And also, the drug has not shown any addiction effects on the patients. So, those are two key major events that boost our innovation.
Dr. Patil, just so I can
Yeah.
understand correctly, are you saying that there is no suicidal ideation side effect from the
Yeah.
trials, or this is part of the drug?
No, there's no suicidal ideation reported by any of the patients who underwent our clinical trials using the drug that we have.
Let's talk about your press release that was the middle of the year talking about your ophthalmology focus and the payments that came in
Yeah.
and so on and so forth. Is that a first peek at revenue potentially for later? Or is that a first peek at more capital coming in? What are we looking at there?
For the ophthalmology part, we we have recently partnered with the company, and they are helping us to raise the funds for that. And also, there are two aspects in it. One is that we are working on the clinical trial so that the pivotal trial is completed, and we would have around 100 patients data, and we can launch the product in Australia first. The US FDA requires patients around 375. So we would continue to do the clinical trials for the rest of 275 patients later on, and then launch that product in US also. So the current focus is on raising funds that will be sufficient enough to complete the first 100 patients data, so that the company starts getting some revenue after launching the product. So that's the strategy we are looking forward.
Dr. Uttam Patil, CEO, ABVC BioPharma Inc., ticker symbol ABVC. Doctor, thank you so much. Can't wait to get you back on the show again to track this, everything that's going on with ABVC. And what is going on right now, unfortunately, it's the end of the Big Biz Show. Thank you as always for tuning in. We'll see you next time.